Hello, everybody, and good whatever time of day it is to you when you watch this, or if you're watching it now, whatever time it is where you are, because times are weird, as we have always established and understood here on this exact show. You're probably wondering, what is this show? And then you'd be just like me and everyone else, because I haven't got a fucking clue. Anyhow, on that note, pleasure to meet you. Hope you enjoy. Hope you stick around. I am the Bardic Knock, or Matthew Knock, if you want a real person name. My name is like right underneath me, right there. I am the Dungeon Master of these delightful.
Oh dear. We lost him.
Well, at least we're delightful.
Oh dear.
Wait, what just happened?
You froze. You were just like.
Was sound coming through at least?
Nope.
No.
Not at all.
Oh, fuck. Okay, how much? Like, what was the last thing I said?
Delightful.
Okay, so anyway, fuck technology. Fuck you. If there are any young people in the audience, sorry, but fuck you. Don't act. No. Sorry. No. I'm done. I'm calm. I'm melting, but I'm calm. Excuse me while I find myself.
A little hot-headed today.
He is literally melting. It's fine.
Like literally, because I'm melting. Anyhow, once again, Bardic Knock. That's my name. Dungeon Master. We are playing 3.5 edition of Dungeons and Dragons. If you don't know what that is, it's basically Pathfinder. If you don't know what that is, it's like D&D 5th edition, but there's more arbitrary rules
And random stuff.
Yeah, pretty much. I wouldn't say it's better or more complicated or more in depth or anything like that. There's just more of it, which would make sense because, oh, Christ alive, I don't even want to try and remember how many source books there are for 3.5. Like 50 or something? There's 50 books, give or take.
I've read
so. Apparently, someone in the chat called the Posh Panda is calling me a rowdy DM. Sounds about right. We thank you for your input. I'm gonna calm down now. Anyhow, I've spoken for far too long. Somebody else take over for me. Clockwise or that way, because I don't know which way the camera's going. So one of those directions. We're going to hear from our delightful and very other complimentary word. Brain isn't working. Don't blink. Say words.
Sure thing. I'll save you, Matt. Don't worry about it. I am Don't Blink. I play the charismatic and not so mysterious anymore sorcerer.
Well,
coming at
get
you.
on what you eating.
You are getting less and less mysterious. I like it. You kind of you come out of the sorcerer's closet and recovering from nearly being eaten alive. So
yeah, one of the monsters definitely got a taste of what you're all about.
That was really fun. He's gonna put it behind him though, and never ever think about it though.
Again.
Repress those deep down in there, just like what happened 20 years ago with that strange man in the alleyway. Just don't think about it.
Ooh. Well, there you go,
Right.
making our fantasy real, Matt.
Okay, you will also see on your screen, if you are a regular viewer, there is a new face who hasn't been seen, at least in a very long time. And that new face would belong to our very pleasant and delightful person, Blake. Blake, say words, please.
I'm Blake, and I play the Steel in the Closet Wild Elf Druid, Zendry.
The magical closet. And maybe the sexual closet, we don't know. We'll find out.
Definitely the magical.
And below that, we have, you can't see their face, but we have a delightful and lovely Rebecca.
Rebecca, we'll be playing Primrose, the half-orc bard. I think
Yes.
about today.
Been keeping everyone's morale up with your lovely flute playing, because that
My flute
is the
and my
universal
note.
sign for flute playing now.
She
And
has a
over.
lot of work to keep up morales at the moment. Seeing as we
My-
had 2 people who were eaten.
Yeah, one almost got eaten. Only one person fully became inside another creature.
It is mostly my witty banter. That's mostly what it is.
And moving on over to the other side of the screen, or that way, I still need to figure out which way around this camera works. Cody.
Yes, my name is Cody. I play Kid, the Dark Horse, a mercenary for hire who's picked up magic recently. More magic than actually mercenary stuff, but you know, he's got a spike chain entirely to fuck up someone's day if the magic doesn't do it. So, at the moment, having a good time, a little upset that the plan to teleport himself inside the creature did not go through. But I suppose that's probably for the best.
Very much for the best.
A little bit annoyed that your cunning plan couldn't come to fruition. It's like, oh, I had such a good idea.
It had about 6 steps, honestly, and I was only got to step 2.
And then it died.
Yep, and then it died.
Um,
And everything was ruined.
Usually this would be where our resident Canadian would speak, but he is off celebrating Canada Day, which is apparently a thing that I now know exists.
Oh yeah.
So he's off, doing Canadian things, I guess.
Taking
So-
maple syrup, running it through the flow,
assume, yeah, it mostly involves maple syrup. Is my
maybe wrestling some moose.
Being extremely polite and
and
Wow,
yet at
that's
the
like
same
this.
time really rowdy. However they do manage to do that, I'm not sure.
Eating some poutine. Or poutine, I
see,
don't know
I'm
how it's
sure that these
pronounced.
are probably some borderline racist comments, but
But
it's
it's
Canada,
not a
so they'll
race.
probably be
It's
fine
not a
with
race
it.
unless you get into Quebec. Then it's
Fine,
poutine.
xenophobic if we're being pedantic and looking for the correct word.
No.
But they're Canadian, so they'll probably give you a thumbs up and go, "Oh, thank you, eh?" Or something in a non-offensive Canadian accent.
You are a nice moose. Ah!
I'll save
And-
everyone from that. I'm Archer, and I'm playing Keldor, the Knoll Knight.
Thank you. Okay, so we have said our names. We have said what voices taking the forefront of our multiple personalities for tonight. And one final thing before we jump into it is to everybody here present in this call and to any of you watching, I simply have to say welcome to the party, because I should have said that earlier. That's the name of the channel we are currently on. They have a Twitch, which is Welcome Party RPG. So when this goes on YouTube and some YouTube exploring, you stumble across and go, ooh, who are these people? I wonder where I can watch them play live. Welcome Party RPG .twitch. There you go. Or whatever it is, I don't fucking know. It's something along those lines.
Matt, what will they get if they become a part of the welcome party?
Boy, howdy, Cody. They can sure get themselves a lot of neat, cool things. For example, if you join the Discord group, you can interact with all the members of this delightful community, whether that be people who play the games on stream, or people who run the games, or you can just talk about the games, or a multitude of other topics.
It's kind of random what we talk about.
Yeah, I was
really
trying to think of a
randomly.
topic which I could bring up, like, oh, remember when we talked about this? Like,
Everything.
I think the
Yeah,
last time we got to
everything.
discussing something, I think it was like, what was it? Was it Hunky Rock?
Yeah.
yeah, that was a thing.
Yeah.
Also patchy as well. That's a-
Yes. Patchy the Kobold.
So if you are someone who is into tabletop gaming or role-playing games, or just talking to strangers over the internet and sharing borderline personal information with people you have never seen or never met, join the Welcome to the Party Discord, which if you scroll on down, it's right there. So you'll have fun with that. If you also want to be kept up to date on everything that is coming onto this channel and any other various Welcome to the Party news, you can follow them on Twitter at Welcome Party RPG. That's their Twitter. That's everything for now. If you stick around, I'll tell you some amazing perks you can get if you actually, subscribe or even donate some of those delightful real-life monies or bits or whatever Twitch calls these things.
Yay!
I like biddies.
Let me get a look at them biddies.
Oh god. God, Matt.
That was my attempt at saying something straight.
Oh,
I think
boy.
it went down pretty well.
Okay.
As someone who is straight, no, it did not.
I may be
No.
offended now. Oh man.
It's like the kind you don't want to encounter in Alabama.
Boy, you got some nice looking biddies. Let me get a look
Excuse
at them.
me.
Matt,
Excuse
the more
me
you do
now.
that, the less I want to listen.
Anyways, let's
Okay,
get back
now
to the
I have
game on
scared
hand.
off literally everyone who would ever even remotely want to watch this nonsense.
Let's get into
Let's
it.
play Dungeons and Dragons, everybody. Woo!
Oh,
So,
good lord.
where we left off, you had climbed up a mountain just to be attacked by a giant, icy insect thing, as far as you understand it. Unst is kind of almost nearly dead, but he's having a nice little lie down. And that's pretty much it. Obviously, you won. The big scary monster is dead. And
Plan. We ate
yeah.
some of it.
Yes. Well, you did.
I think more than just me had a sample of this creature and its delicious
Oh yeah,
legs.
it was quite tasty.
I took multiples of its legs for later consumption.
Yeah, there's like a little bundle that I have tied at my waist, and apparently the shell stays warm and keeps it nice and warm right there.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
It's like
So,
having a heated lunch carrier. It's great.
Some now.
I swear to
Oh,
God, if
love-
you take this creature's hide and instead of turning it into armor or seeing if you can fashion it into some kind of weapon, you go, I want it to be like a hot box so I can keep my food warm.
Well,
like
we
the opposite
have
of a
the
refrigerator.
legs, which are basically like little tubes, so we can use those for that, and then use the actual large pieces of hide for the armor. So,
Yeah. It's a plan.
Okay.
And it's armor.
So, anyhow, you're still stood on the mountainside.
Mhm.
How would you like to proceed? Obviously, you're on a path. You can keep following the path, or you can attempt to start climbing up. Obviously, the next part of the path you can see, which is quite a way up, is all the way over there.
So
Quite a distance off.
I have no desire to scale a 150-foot cliff. Let's follow the path.
Mhm.
Question
On a
is,
scale of
should
1 to
we
10,
be-
how... Oh, good.
Should we retire ourselves and
I would
Take a train.
suggest doing that.
Okay, so you're gonna take, unless you're going okay, no, we need to move quick, go fast.
What was that? I heard a noise. Oh, we just got a subscriber, I believe.
No,
Oh.
somebody, a delightful Courtney Lias. God, I hope I said that right. 'Cause otherwise
Oh,
that's
she
probably
hosted us. Oh, nice. Thank you very much
Awesome.
for the host.
So, sorry if I said your name wrong, but you have the word ass in there. So,
God.
She has the A capitalized, so
Matt,
you just are digging yourself a hole today, man.
this is how we don't get viewers. Okay, let's go.
this is what happens when you put heat on England. We all just don't know what to fucking do, and we just start spamming whatever stupid fucking. Without the
This-
rain, we don't function.
Is
So
that where
this
all
is
the
how
Englishisms come
England
from?
became at war with everybody in the world at one point or another.
Oh yeah, everywhere else was just hotter.
Well, yeah, why do you think every time we traveled somewhere, we're like, oh my, come on, put a flag down, fight me! Because we got confused by the heat. You know, it wasn't pouring it down, it wasn't grey, and it wasn't, you know, filled with the crushing despair of the working and middle classes. So we had to start a fight.
Oh boy, the sun's been up in the
Explain
air.
everything.
Spiffing.
Okay, Dungeons and Dragons, people make decisions.
All right. Scale of 1 to 10. How cooked is Unst looking?
Oh, wait, I need to check. I think Eliza actually healed.
Yeah,
Nope,
she,
I didn't write that down, so I'm guessing she didn't.
I thought she ran up to him right away.
Well, in
No,
that
was
case, yeah.
Vago.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was just me.
Yeah, no, Eliza hasn't healed him, I don't think,
Oh
because according to...
'cause she was hiding behind everyone while we. Yeah. She was
Because
being
according
smart.
to Unst's hit points, he's on 3. So, so yeah, Eliza will go and...
Probably smack him across the face while she heals him.
Well, he's probably got what's the equivalent of at least 2nd-degree sunburn at the moment.
Oh, yeah, because he did the oh-so-clever thing of just laying down in the snow whilst being mildly on fire. Well, not fire, just exceedingly warm. Okay, he gets healed a bit, but it's... He looks, you know, if you had to quantify it, he looks at about 1/3 of his total capability. Obviously,
Okay.
Eliza can keep burning spells to heal him, but then you guys might not have them if you need them later on. So,
Here's a question. Has Unst gotten slightly frothing at the mouth yet today?
no.
Okay, he's probably fine then.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll just move on.
Sorry, Unst, we have to conserve resources. Alright.
Uns Laser gives a thumbs up and goes, "He's okay. I'll just not get eaten again."
I mean,
Good
don't make
idea.
promises you can't keep there, friend.
Every time he moves, just ow, 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 ow.
Like he has that little strap that goes across his back, and every time it moves just a little bit.
Yeah.
Alright, so let us tie ourselves together so that if one of us falls off the cliff, hopefully the rest of us don't follow.
Oh, Un should probably put his armor back on as well.
Probably a good plan.
I hurt. I'm so
Kid's already
sorry.
done it, so he's alright.
So yeah, Unst is gonna get up, slowly put his armor on. It stings him a little bit as it touches his pinky, slightly burned flesh, and he goes, I mean, ooh, I like the pain. It feels good on my body.
Oh, I'm so sorry. We
Okay,
find
there
some aloe somewhere. I'll make it into it.
Alrighty. So, you're spending time. You're tying yourself all up in on the ropes. Same order as before.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm gonna tie my escape rope.
Yeah, that's an okay escape
Okay.
rope.
Should be good then.
I
Alright,
have no
file in
idea
behind
what we
Keldor and I.
Okay.
Sounds like a plan.
Let's see, sustain order. That's close enough. Oh, Griggle was, I think, further up. Yep, there he is.
Yeah, I'll just there we go. He'll go there.
Cool.
Okay. So, you proceeding forward, pretty much to where is marked on the map.
Yes.
Obviously you're not all on the path currently, but that'll be fine because I'll reveal more and you'll sort yourselves out.
And I am going to be attempting to spot things.
Kid,
Same.
that is a delightful spot check.
Okay, we get a +2 on it since Sugar's near me.
Yep. And Keldor, that's also a great spot check. I'm not trying to reveal areas. Stop being stupid, roll 20. I
Oh, they
hate you.
updated roll 20. All this stuff.
Yeah.
Yes. In case you're wondering, these little boxes underneath where numbers are coming up. That now puts in anything you put in the notes. So, for example, if you put in your spot in the notes section, looks real hard. Every time you roll spot, it'll say looks real hard. So, what you notice if you are looking down the mountain, like way down, you're not miles, you're plenty of space above them. You see a collection of what appear to look feminine creatures that with wings on their arms that seem to have been laying in wait as some kind of ambush if you had continued along the bottom path. So, hey, you found a fight you managed to avoid by climbing instead.
Do you guys think they taste like chicken?
Doubtful. And I don't want to eat something that looks that close to human. Let's keep moving.
Well, you'll get there one day, Keldor.
No, I won't. And we keep.
Okay, so I'll take you to that point, and let's do some more path revealing. Revealing of paths.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna get dizzy doing this.
A lot of path that's getting revealed.
Well, yeah, because you're relatively high up, you can see quite a lot in multiple directions. You do notice you're getting fairly close to the peak at this point.
Unt's closer than anybody else, apparently.
Well, yeah, no one else has really gotten not many people you can think of would have maybe gotten this far, but if you look, what is it, pinging?
Yes.
Yes, I just have a not very good color. You can see, yes, that looks like the path as close to the peak as you'll notice. So, once again, like earlier, you can start trying to climb, or you can just follow the path around.
Let's get a little closer to that area and see what we can see from up here.
Yeah, we'll cut the distance a little bit.
Okay, so let's just scuffle along to there. I'll reveal some more.
Oh boy. Don't think there's a straight path up. At least it doesn't look that way.
I mean, where we are right now seems to be a fairly small slope.
This place would be a 50-foot cliff, basically.
Yeah, much like before, even though it's a very short distance, it looks fairly steep. So, obviously, you can do that and go, woohoo, we're basically at the peak. Because you can,
Okay.
if you just follow this arrow I'm about to draw on, you can see the peak is about here, where my arrow is pointing to.
Okay.
So, coming up onto this path here will put you extremely close.
Doesn't one of us have a grappling hook?
Flick does.
I mean, I do too.
Yeah, we
What
could
are you
attempt to
thinking?
grapple up there. Make it a little easier to climb.
You all want to climb up? I'll spider climb up and put the hook down wherever you want it.
That is a glorious idea.
And then I can put pitons as I go up, so it's even easier to climb.
Sounds glorious.
We're learning. Look at that.
Let's do it.
We get slightly better
Okay.
every time.
Well, give me the grapple hook. I'll spider climb up, and Geldor can follow behind.
Oh, does anyone have a mug?
Look.
No. I have a
Or a
flask.
tankard? That will work. Can I borrow it? Is it full of stuff? Or is it empty?
Double. Oh, jeez. Everything's different. I'm confused. Sorry. 1 second. I'm looking. Yeah, it's just a regular flask, so...
Yeah, I know
Dump
Flick
the
has got
water
his
out and then
flask,
hand
but
it to
I
you.
don't think that's a mug like you're requesting.
I just
Okay,
hand
can I
you
borrow
over
your
the
flask?
Yep, and it's empty.
Awesome. Okay, I'm going to place it on the ground, then place my ear on the flask. I'm going to be listening to the rock and make sure nothing's going to try and burrow out from underneath us.
Alrighty, make a listen check.
Okay, let me get my listen out here. And there it is. Well, this may not have been the best plan, but I, of course, wouldn't know.
You're pretty sure you hear the ocean in the flask.
Maybe.
You took my joke! But, yeah, you're going, weird, I didn't think there was an ocean around here.
Maybe the mountains follow. Well, sounds clear, Zendrix.
Well, I'm going to hold you true to that. I'm going to cast Spider Climb on myself and grab the grapple hook and go tie it to wherever looks the most secure up there.
Okay, so, you can just... 1 second, I need to do a thing. Okay, how quickly are you walking up here? If this was a round of combat, are you doing a double move up, or are you doing a single move at this moment?
If it was combat, I'd probably be double moving since I don't know.
Okay, so yeah, you'd move 60 feet. Yeah, that's fine. I was just checking something. When you get up to the top, there is an immense gust of wind. Like, it's terrifyingly powerful. Obviously, you're spider climbing, so you're like stuck to the floor and whatnot. So you're currently fine where you are. However, the smaller members of the party, being Griggle and Flick,
They're tied in with us still.
Mm-hmm.
yes, they are. And you took 20 on the rope checks, so the rope isn't going to come undone. So yeah, that actually would defeat that. So they might go, whoa! So even if they failed their fortitude save, they're tied in securely in rope because you took 20 and you guaranteed the success on that. So well done, you avoided someone being knocked off the mountain. But there is a very strong gust of wind blowing currently.
Alrighty. Hurry up and secure that thing. I don't like being on this cliff.
Yeah, neither do I. So I want to find wherever looks the most secure and tie the grapple hook to it. So let me find this rope.
Yeah, grappling hook. It's mountain. You just like find a good solid rock or a boulder or something like that. Like, yep, there we go, secured.
Alrighty.
I'm assuming you give a thumbs up because it'd be probably quite difficult to shout through a mountainous gale that's blowing. So you give them the good to go for.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So as I'm climbing up, I am putting pitons in every however far. I'm pretty sure that'll use up the last of my pitons specifically, though.
Yeah, that's fine if you're keeping track of that. Obviously, as well, I'm assuming you have to untie yourself from everyone else to start climbing. Yes.
If we all follow him directly afterwards.
Well,
That's it. Are you gonna try and climb collectively?
I think that would be best, actually, because it's like I'm just putting the pitons in to make it easier for them. They can just follow behind me, and we don't have to untie at all.
Okay, clever people. So let me just go and put Zendrix up there because she is tied in place.
Where the heck am I?
Where the heck are you? Did I leave you behind by accident?
Probably.
I don't see myself on the path.
Yeah.
I think when we went forward, he just went like boom in the other direction.
Are
So I
you
saw
under
him.
someone?
No, he'd be giving off his token aura
Well, it appears you might have deleted Kildor.
But I haven't clicked delete. Like, once.
Hmm. I mean, I just drag him
How?
out. His health and stuff should still be the same.
Yeah.
Being
Well, I
counted
was
a
going
doppelganger
to.
Keldor later.
It's
I
not
was
letting
going
me
to
drag
say
it
you're
out.
not.
That's weird.
Yeah, that's strange. It's not letting me drag out either. Roll 20. Why you do this?
Well,
I
for
was
now,
going to.
I am this guy.
Okay, 1 second. I can fix it. For some reason, your token has just ceased to exist, apparently.
Hmm.
But I think... Nope, that's the wrong folder. That one.
We're gonna press refresh, and there'll be 1,000 Keldors.
Terrible idea to do.
Okay, come on. You stupid flippin' flip. Keldor, there. There you go, you've got a new token.
Yay.
um,
Where the heck am I?
represents
There
Keldor!
You know, I was going to say you're not getting off the mountain anytime soon, Matt. But you just keep going.
There we go. Don't know what happened there.
You flew him off the mountain like just a terrible person. Just gone.
Okay, so if you would like to start moving yourself up the mountain and lining yourselves up into how you will all be climbing.
Okay. All right.
How will this work with our collect? Are we just going to roll a collective climb check, or?
Well,
Yeah, I could roll if you want, and you could just copy my handholds.
well, first of all, Keldor needs to make an initial climb check.
Which I did.
Yeah. So, if you pop yourself up, if you pop yourself up 20 feet in, and everyone start filing behind him, because mechanically, how this is going to have to work, Keldor has to roll on his own independently, and then, well, I suppose the rest of you, if I'm just trying to think what would be a good way of doing it,
One
because
at a time, maybe, and see who passes, who fails. Go from there.
yeah, you will have to do it in order, because obviously, for example, whoever's second, if they roll like a 1 and fall off, you can't climb past them. So it is going to have to be, okay, 1 by 1. You can consider, well, you've got a bunch of bonuses. One, you're all tied together. You've got the grappling hook that's hanging down. That's an assist.
I'm putting
You've got
pitons
Keldor's
into the wall.
pitons. Yeah. So there's a bunch of things helping you. But yes, you will also need to roll 1 by 1 as you go up.
Can we take
So-
10 on this?
Due to the wind blowing, I would say probably not.
Gotcha.
I think you're next, kid.
All right. So I'll go ahead and make my climb.
Okay. So if you want to pop yourself behind Keldor, because you didn't
Indeed.
fall off. And who would be next? We saying Flick?
I
Yeah,
think
Flick
so.
would be.
Yeah, okay, so I'll just crack open his character sheet. Look at it, look at it. Skills. Climb, that begins with a C.
He's
26 for
fine.
Flick. Flick's a good climbing boy.
All right,
he
we'll
can
roll
get
for Mr. Griggle Grunks.
Yep, and Well, that's as far. That's as many of you who can actually get up for now, because obviously that's covering. So Keldor, you'll have to start going up.
Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
Kid, make a reflex save to try and catch him as Keldor grabs and just the stone underneath his hand just erodes and he.
Nope.
Oh boy, I might need to see if I can keep my grip on the wall.
We may have killed Flick and Grickle.
Am I allowed to make a reflex save?
Well, you're dangling on rope off of, because obviously you're tied into everyone else, so you're free. You're dangling in the air. Kid, you're now technically leading. Can you make a strength check to hold on, because Keldor weighs quite a lot?
Yeah, I can try. Oh boy, that's
Not
crit.
one. Okay, Kid, you fall off as well.
Well, guys, this is how we do a barrel of monkeys.
By that time, we all hit the ground because there's 10 feet between each of us. So Kit, Flick can hold
There
on.
is no way. I could roll for Flick to try and hold, but
There's
No.
no way.
both
I've hit the ground
Kid
already.
and Keldor, well, at least Keldor is down at the ground again.
I hit the ground.
Oh my god, that's
Yeah.
let's see, 1d6 damage for me, 2d6 for Keldor, huh?
Yep. So, just rolling that now.
Wow.
Oh, that's fortunate. That's 1 damage for Kid, but
Okay.
7 for Keldor.
Ay, ay, ay.
This is supposed
Of
to be
course, I
easier.
had to roll a 1 and a 6.
Oh.
Okay, so
Back
Keldor,
onto
Kid.
the wall again.
how embarrassed do you feel?
Not at all. It happens.
Would you like to try again?
There we go. That's a bit better.
Oh,
That's a
okay,
bit more to my skill.
exactly. And Kid, do you want to roll to follow up?
Yeah. Oh boy.
I can't.
Oh, Kid, you try. You just go. Brr. So,
Okay.
but with the pitons in there, you're tied to Keldor. Keldor, make a strength check for me, please. Actually,
Holy
for God's sake!
balls!
God lord. We're not having a good day, are we?
Not so much.
Okay. Maybe we need a
Okay.
new strategy.
I imagine just Zindrick just like, what the fuck, guys? Come on.
See, unfortunately, because you have opted to all be tied together, despite getting a really good roll, Keldor, obviously
I'm stuck.
you can only proceed if a person behind you is keeping up. So you aren't as high up as you originally got now.
Oh my.
Okay.
But
I'm
you've got
going to-
Kid following you. Kid, put yourself back onto the wall.
Okay.
Please.
Let's try again. Keldor. There you go. Kid, follow him up.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. Okay.
And that will do, because Keldor's putting the
Respectable.
pitons in, so you can act as if you are under the benefit of aid another. So that gives you a +2, plus all the different bonuses you're currently getting.
Preparing to
I
laugh.
already checked what Flick's bonus is, so I can just roll that here. Okay, so yep, that's a 17 for Flick, and a 15 for Griggle. So, yep, they're up as well. All right, Keldor. Let's keep going.
Oh man.
Come on, dice rolls.
All right, and Kid, try and keep up.
Alrighty. Here comes that climb.
Yeah.
There we go. And
Learn from our mistakes.
Flick, check. Do you want to roll for Griggle?
I'll roll for him.
How far did I move up? If I moved up?
25 feet for that.
Okay.
Well, I had a question. If Flick and Griggle are so small, would they just be carried, or would they climb
I
too?
mean, I'd assume if they fell, the strength check would be a lot less, but it's still hard to carry someone up a cliff.
Okay.
All right,
Yeah.
the rest of you guys will need to follow at this point because we're
Yeah,
starting to run out of rope.
So, this is exactly where you'll need to start.
Yep. Okay, here we go.
Oh, has Griggle just disappeared now as well?
No, he's right
He's
here.
here.
Right there.
Right here.
Kill him.
He has just vanished from my
Damn it.
screen for some reason.
No, he's still here, and I can still manipulate him.
Yep, I can still move him around as well.
Oh, he's back. He disappeared for a moment. Okay, Primrose, as you start, you're kind of going, but the rope's moving. So, Keldor and Kid, both roll a strength check, please. You're essentially going to be pulling Primrose up.
Okay. Let's see how good I can do with strength.
Finally!
Oh, thank God.
Okay, not terrible.
And Flick is technically helping. Okay, so yeah, Primrose, you aren't on the wall, but you're going up. You're just kind of like suspended since you're tied in. You're just getting dragged up a wall.
This is all we can do until we can install one of those elderly stair climbers.
Okay, can you make another? Because Eliza just balls hers up.
Oh boy, Eliza. Why are you like
Do
this?
we all need to do strength checks now? Or
Oh!
God damn it. I'm 16. I'm not designed for this.
Okay. So, Eliza's going to be suspended there. Both Primrose and Eliza are suspended.
And I'm
Stop,
just
bro.
like, oh,
Are you-
And you guys are desperately hanging on. Kid, unfortunately, Nat 1. You have lost grip of the rope.
Shit.
So, as you're trying to pull, you lost grip because you're more focused on holding on to the wall. So, you are not helping pull anybody else up.
Yep.
This is the jigsaw.
Primrose, you are currently suspended in midair, tied around the waist. Do you want to try and bring yourself back to the wall?
I am uncomfortable, so yes, I would love to.
Okay. Roll me a reflex check, please.
All my insides are just crushed to death. Reflex.
Help her, Griggle. Okay.
Wriggle's like yanking on the rope, trying to pull.
Listen.
Okay, yeah, 15. You kind of gently swing yourself on the rope, and you hit the side of the wall of the mountain, but you grab on. You're going, okay, I'm on.
And I just imagine I'm like at the top with my arms extended, just like, ow, ow.
Oh, yeah. Keldor, you can feel this immense weight pulling you down. In fact, like a part of you kind of look at one of the knives you've got, and you look at them and go, I cut them all loose, I'd be safe.
Nope.
I could get out of this.
Doesn't even pass through his mind. Not his nature.
Yeah.
Eliza, go.
Eliza just about manages to do the same. She has now made it onto the wall as well.
Thank God.
She's okay.
Kid, can you please
okay.
get back on the wall? Ow.
Angus.
Oh no.
Oh, Angus is fine.
Cool.
So Angus
He's
is
a
on the
well-toned
wall.
Prince of Fife.
Yeah. This.
I mean, he doesn't have a good record with it, so...
No, he doesn't.
He gets to the top and he falls off of them.
Yep.
Okay, so this is as many of you that can get on the wall at this moment in time. Keldor, you need to push on a little bit further. 20. That will most definitely do it. You are on the edge.
And now I'm just gonna do a strength check to just help everyone else.
Okay, roll me a strength.
Okay.
Okay, with that strength, you can assume that like you are helping everyone. Kid, with a 13, with Keldor's strength, with the pitons,
Rope and everything.
and the rope, yeah, you can just pull yourself up. Yep, He's good.
I'm gonna start assisting.
Even better. That's even more help.
So we are
Roll for
technically
Griggle,
calling a
please.
wolf up. Sure. Let me get him taken care of. I need to hotfix his stuff. Here we go. And climb. Climb, Griggle.
Griggle is fine. Okay. Primrose. Roll me climb, please.
Oh. Ow!
Help!
My arms are like falling out of their sockets at this point.
Why?
Oh.
Why
I'm
did
not
you have
made
to
for
be
this.
Yeah. Primrose, you just got yourself back onto the wall, and you reach up in a similar place where Keldor reached up, actually, and just grab nothing, and you fall off. Everyone else is just grabbing on for dear life. They are holding. They're trying to suspend you. Can everyone make me everyone who's up at the top holding onto the rope? Can you make me a collected strength check? 20. Yeah, kid,
Come
you go.
on, man.
I'm done.
Pull
I
your
am
weight.
not holding people anymore. And
Help.
Zindrix, you're helping.
Good for Griggle.
So many nat ones.
Yeah, we're
Let's
not
see.
having a great day.
We need to do like one of those charity things where we give something for nat ones because this is ridiculous. Someone would be very rich at this point if we did.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
100%.
Collectively, you forcibly pull Primrose 15 feet up the mountainside.
Okay.
Okay, I'm getting tired of it. Getting tired of this. I need a. Let's see. We already have a grappling hook up here. Does Keldor have any of the pittons left?
Nope.
You all do have several. You were all given climbing equipment.
I am
Awesome.
Out of
I'm going to. Okay, I'm going to begin lining the side and slowly shortening the amount of rope that is hanging over the side.
Yeah.
Every time we get someone up.
That's how far Primrose had gotten, being yanked up by everybody.
Just yanked.
Oh,
My insiders.
Varka, do you have? Are you gonna climb, or do you have some magic mojo you can do instead?
My magic mojo is hoping that I don't get a 1.
Okay.
Physical
Roll
activities have not always been your
a
strongest
climb
suit.
check for me, please, Varko.
Come on. Come on.
Hoist yourself up.
Okay.
With the
Oh,
collective
it's not a 1.
assistance of everybody, you get onto the wall,
Okay.
and Unst is closely following behind you, so it's
Did your
good.
spider climb work with your wolf? Would your wolf be up at the top?
It should. Yeah, link spell, and I have companion spellbound. I'm pretty
Well,
sure.
when you cast it, you were down with Sif. Sif could have walked up with you when
Yeah,
you
that's
cast
what I'm
Spider
assuming because I don't want to drag a wolf up.
Yeah, sorry, should have thought of that earlier. Sif probably
Can the
walked up the
wolf
wall
help?
with you, and it was very amusing for everybody involved just watching this wolf going, "Sup, bitches?"
I mean,
Is it possible that the wolf could be doing like a tug of war thing to assist us?
yeah, he can. He will. He doesn't have a great strength, but he can try.
Okay, Primrose, you need to get yourself back on the wall.
Uh-huh.
Can you roll me a reflex check again to try and pull
Guys,
yourself
let's
back
just
onto the
holler.
wall?
Let's just holler up.
Yeah,
No.
I think at this point I'm just gonna.
I'm like
Alright,
upside down at
one,
this point.
Heave!
Fucking hell!
Oh my god, what have... It's a light armor that's killing us right now. I don't even think it's Primrose, I think it's just Eliza with the armor.
Oh. I'm like upside down right now, just like.
Oh my goodness!
Christ!
Oh my god!
Damn it. Thank
Okay,
God
guys.
I am shortening the rope every second with the pittons.
Guys, moment of truth right now. If you do not cut the rope, all of you are falling off the side of this.
Kid's going to use his escape rope. The escape nut.
All right, yep. You activate that. So, Kid, you're safe. The rest of you, if you don't cut the rope, you are falling off the side of this mountain.
Can I roll a reflex save to try and like grab the ground or something and try and just hold it?
Okay. I'm getting a little tired of this. I'm going to walk over to this side, over here. And
yeah,
I'm going to
Keldor.
look down.
Yep.
Towards where the bird things were.
Yeah, you're gonna look down to where you saw the. Hang on, I need to reveal more map because you've gotten further.
We are going to see how many creatures on this mountain would like to take a lucrative offer.
Oh god, no! The last thing we need is harpies trying to eat us.
Here's the thing. If we have gold, we can pay them. That's the idea. This is what I'm discussing before I do it.
About gold.
I don't know. These ones might. They might like a castle. Talking to Angus on that one.
Okay, let me just reveal all of that for you so you can see a bit more. Yes, Keldor. Kid, I'll get to that with you in a second. Keldor, yes. As you feel yourself being pulled down, you can grab the edge of the cliff face to try and stop yourself. All right, there. You're hanging on. I believe both Flick and Griggle would have also tried to undo themselves and slip out, unless someone wants to call BS on that.
I'd say an escape artist check sounds about right.
Yeah.
Okay, so for Flick, oh hell yeah, Flick just goes nope. And can you roll on for Griggle, please?
Yeah. Let's get his escape artist out and see how good he can do. Come on, Griggle, you're a goblin. You're probably excellent as escape artist. I just wish we'd allocated your skills correctly. I only remembered to do it for your climb check.
Jesus!
Oh my god.
Zindrix, you obviously must have untied yourself a long time ago to walk up the spider climb on your own, so you aren't tied into the rope.
Completely forgot.
Wait, I have an idea. Zindrix, trust me on this one. Kid's going to cast a spell.
Okay.
Let me determine whether or not the range is good. I think it is. Oh, it's not. Okay, I'll take what I can get on this one. I'm going to swap places Zindrix with Angus with my benign transposition spell.
Okay.
Let me roll that.
Zindrix, you allowing this?
How it goes.
Yeah, I'll allow it. He said trust.
Okay. So, Angus and Zindrix trade places. You do appear into the rope, and you can very quickly just tighten it around yourself, because
And he's also
otherwise.
spider walk.
Yeah, I have.
Oh, yes, you are technically still spider walking as well, aren't you?
Yeah, it lasts almost an hour.
Oh, yeah, so you can just appear on there, so you can be physically helping people halfway up the wall as well. Okay, Keldor, you are clinging onto the side of this mountain with all of your might, with Griggle and Primrose suspended. Eliza is still on, she's still holding on, so you aren't having to hold the weight of all of them, but you are holding the weight of Griggle and Primrose.
Nope.
Please make a strength check to pull yourself up. Yep, you can get up. Now, that's you up.
I'm helping.
Yep, Kid, Keldor, and Angus. If all three of you, well, Kid, you've already rolled yours, so Keldor and Angus, roll me another strength check, please. 17, the 13 of Kid, and the 24 of Angus. You manage to pull up Griggle, Primrose, and you greatly assist. Obviously, Zindrix is doing your own thing. You greatly assist, so the others don't really even need to climb. You're essentially going, they are currently there. Eliza obviously can just get up. Valka, are you going to let them pull you up, or are you going to try and climb the last little bit?
Oh, they can definitely pull me up.
Strength check to yank. Although, actually, you know what? Yes, we still do need to roll, because apparently today is Nat 1 day. So, Kid, if you would like to help.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and give it a shot.
Finally.
20.
Finally.
And
Finally.
Angus also helps. You kind of just, Valko, you just let go of the wall and they just pull you up.
That's
Pulling up
perfect.
one skinny sorcerer is a lot easier.
And
Two fully
Unst
armored women.
also makes it all the way up. Whew. That was an ordeal, my friends.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure Keldor is sore in every single spot it is possible to be sore, and a couple that it shouldn't be possible to be sore in.
Okay. All right. I have an idea. As soon as we get up here, I vote we stay here the rest of the day, and I can prepare a full complement of feather falls, and we can just jump down the mountain tomorrow.
I mean,
I'm okay with that. And Keldor's just
I
like
just need to point out to
splayed
you guys, you were one roll below 10, Keldor specifically, of all of you plummeting down this mountain.
The whole
Oh,
thing.
You're
man.
welcome.
I had to give you so many extra chances because I didn't want to just murder you. But you were down to your basically last chance.
We were all right.
And then I made that reflex save.
Yeah,
Oh
good
my
plan with the
goodness.
benign transposition on that one.
Oh yeah, because Zindrix obviously could have maybe helped being down there as well. Like, so yes,
Yeah.
okay, you had other chances, but you were real flippin' close, guys.
Yeah, that and Angus is strong, so I figured he'd be decent to get up here.
Oh, yeah.
Ideally, I would have gotten Unst, but or gotten Palor and replaced him with not Palor, Primrose and replaced them with Keldor.
So that someone who
I am
actually
Palor
can
now.
climb is down.
Yeah, that was the two ideas, but I decided against that because
Oh,
Keldor hasn't been climbing that well.
I mean,
You may now address me as Palor, thank you.
God. Okay, let's see if there's like a way up this
which
side
way
of
is
the mountain.
up on the path? Is it still going counterclockwise to go up?
Yes.
And what do we see from
So-
here?
You can see the peak. It is directly there.
Do we see
So
anything
you
resembling
know-
a hammer of legend?
From where you're looking at it, you can see a very obvious
Oh my
snow
goodness, I don't
top
see
peak.
shit.
A lot of wind blowing around, so your eyes are a bit hard to see. Keldor, you're doing like you're like staring at the mountain wall. You're looking at it going, yeah.
I like to
Mountain.
imagine I'm like flat on my back, just looking straight up, just because I'm so exhausted. Like, at that point, I'm just looking straight up.
Primrose, with your check of 19, like because of the side of the mountain you're on, you can only see like part of the peak, so you're not sure if there's anything there or not. It's kind of hard to tell.
I see snow.
Let's move on before we get ambushed by something on this narrow path.
Okay, so let's quickly whack you all in order again. It's not super important, really, because you are basically at the top.
Yeah, I'm
But-
not going to bother with the rope this time around. I'll walk forward and scout.
Oh yeah, a
I'm
bunch
not
of you are
really
not tied into the
doing-
rope.
The people
So
who aren't
those are-
tied into the rope, yeah, whatever. I'm gonna keep the rope on for anyone who is afraid that they might fall.
Yep, me.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely me too.
Ugh.
Okay, let's
At least my back got nice and stretched.
Always a plus.
start revealing more areas.
Gets narrow over here, guys.
Yeah, Kid, as you're heading, you can obviously it gets a bit narrow, but you're kind of seeing like, oh wow, where we climbed, look at how much stuff we cut out. This path is not like the most direct, and you kind of go, it kind of makes sense why very few people have ever come up here.
I mean, honestly, mountains suck. So I don't blame them.
They
Prefer
are
to be in a
quite
city where I can
large
hit
and
things.
offensive to the eye.
Oh yeah, look at them just jutting out of the ground, blocking my view.
Just being in the way.
Right? It's like the worst thing. That's why all of civilization has gotten past mountains and hates them.
And then you've got Denver.
Yeah, and then you decide to have people who built them right in the center of the mountains because they apparently like the view. Don't even
Hey,
know.
what about dwarves? Dwarves like the mountains.
They like being in the mountains, though.
Or under them. They don't like looking at them.
Okay. So, Kid, are you maintaining your position as scouting ahead?
Yeah, I'll wait for them at this point.
Yeah, just move you there. Just do that. Because that's basically like keeping you all on a path, right?
Mm-hmm.
You continuing on?
Yeah, I'll continue on, walking slightly more ahead of everybody else who has to compensate for the lower walking rates of everyone in the party.
Thanks.
Okay. Let's continue on, see what we can find.
Let's just reveal
Is it
all
the
of
dead end or a cave entrance?
that is a cave entrance.
Let's get inside.
Okay.
Actually, I would like to search around the entrance and see if I can see anything out of place.
Okay. If everyone just moves themselves and puts themselves at the cave entrance, I'm assuming you all just walk there.
Yep, I've got my ever-burning torch out.
Oh, crap. I totally just forgot. I need to roll. Can you quickly... although, is Griggle keeping himself close to you, Kid? Because obviously there is still a very powerful gust of
Griggles
wind.
is still tied in. It's only Flick who's not. Because Griggle tried to get out of the rope and failed, if you remember.
That's it. Griggle's failed miserably. So Flick... Oh yeah, Flick. He's like crawling along the floor. He's struggling with the wind, but he keeps going. He's crawling on the floor to resist it as much as he can. That's fine.
Seeing
That's
that,
all I
I
need
just grab
to
him
check.
by the back of his fur coat and help him along. And I am...
Kind of thanks, Keldor.
No. Let's be honest. He'd protest the whole time.
I didn't need you to grab me like that.
I didn't need your help, but thank you.
Exactly.
Hey,
Where's my search back? Because I want to check everything around this cave entrance.
There we go. Just had to adjust all of that. Right. Okay, so with a search check of 11, you kind of go, yep, that looks like a solid cave entrance. First thing you notice, this cave, like the entryway, like you, as far as you can tell, it doesn't look as if, oh, hey, this is just naturally what occurred. You can tell how it has been cut into the side of the wall. Somebody made this cave. Well, at least the entryway to it.
All right.
Are you looking inside of the cave?
I am stepping inside the cave.
I've got the ever-burning torch out.
That
I have
is
dark vision.
very good to have, because this cave is completely and utterly pitch black, with the exception, you should all now be on a brand new page, correct?
Mm-hmm.
With the exception of what appears to be above you, on an elevated platform of sorts, you can see what looks to be a very important, fancy-looking altar, and on it rests, well, it doesn't rest, it's like propped up, head base down, but looks to be a fairly impressive-looking hammer. Now, Keldor, you have dark vision.
Yes, I do.
Make a spot check for me, please.
Alright.
Need to make some 5 in here.
Let's hope I don't get another nat 1. Nope, just basically the same thing.
Yeah.
I'm just
Okay.
staring at the hammer like, huh, it is real.
Well,
Let's see.
at least there's a hammer.
I've got a 20-foot
Kid,
radius
would you like
clearly
to-
illuminated,
I believe it's real, so.
and shadow illumination for 40 feet.
Yeah, okay. Just say that again for me, please. So, 60 feet?
It is 40 feet altogether. 20 feet of that is shadowy illumination.
Okay, so let me just. Okay, so I just had to measure it out. So from that, you can't see what I'm drawing. Is that about 40 feet? Where did I need more?
Let me see.
Oh wait,
That's
I just
exactly
realized
40.
why.
Yep.
I just realized I could be a very clever person, and I could just set an aura on Kid for 40 feet.
Anyone with low light vision would be able to see twice as far.
I have dark vision.
Okay, that's an appalling aura color. I can't actually see anything. Hey Cody, pick a color.
Let's go with blue.
There. Everything in that blue has been illuminated.
Okay. And how much would low light vision people see?
How much more do they get of it?
They
it
can
just
see
double?
twice as far in shadowy illumination or regular illumination.
Okay, so I'll make a secondary aura for 80 for the low light visions. So that's what you normies can see.
I should be able to see fine. I have dark vision.
Dark vision goes to 60 feet and then it terminates.
Oh.
Okay, so let's. So
Again,
it
everyone, only
doubles.
Zin and the animals have low light vision, and that's it.
Yeah. Pick another color, Cody.
Let's go with purple.
Purple. Oh, that's more pinky.
That's fine.
Purple. There we go. Okay, so. Oh, wait 1 second. I need to. Do that first because I forgot I didn't put something where it should be. Okay, so let's. I hate how I'm revealing. I can't do it in a circle. So you'll. I suppose it doesn't super matter. I will explain what these weird little crosses are as well once I illuminate a little bit more for you all. Okay, there we go. So, regular vision, you can see up to the blue. Low light, you can see up to purple. Dark, you can extend right the way. Yeah. Okay, so now everyone can see a little bit. Could you all please make me a spot check? And whilst you're rolling them, where all the little crossy things are, if you look up, they are some very large and scary-looking stalactites are the ones from the ceiling.
What are you talking about? I don't see that.
They're spikes, yeah.
Yeah, big rocky spikes dangling over those areas with the cross.
Can't see them.
Wait, I might have made those. Did I make those on the GM layer? Ah, yes, I did. That would be why you can't see what I'm talking about.
I think when I fell off the wall and was dragged down, I smacked my face into the rock, so I'm a little doozy right now. I'm not seeing anything.
Oh yeah, Kelda, I like to imagine you are. That's a real pretty looking hammer.
The amount of nat ones that I have rolled today, it's ridiculous.
I think the only one who's rolled a nat 20 is Griggle, and that's it.
That's pretty usable, though.
Statistically, that means all of the nat 20s are going to come here in a little bit.
I hope so, because I've rolled a lot of nat ones.
Okay.
Like a lot.
Kid, you only have regular vision, don't you? So you only see up to the blue.
Yep, just into the torch and shadowy afterwards.
Yeah. Zindrix, you have low light, yes?
Yes.
Ooh, you're gonna love seeing this. Hidden deep in the shadows, you can make out the vague figure of three very large, very angry, green-skinned, like hunched over, ugly-looking things.
Oh boy.
Do said ugly things look angry. Well, you said they do look pissed.
They look like some fucking do-gooder adventurers just walked into their territory with a light, waking them up from, well, they weren't asleep, but disturbing them in their nice, safe little home. They look about ready to rush on in.
Can I cast a spell since I've seen them before? They start moving.
Yes, you may. You have seen them, so you would be allowed this moment of surprise. Everyone else, your surprise round would be Zindrix going, there's some ugly-looking fucking things over there.
I'm casting Entangle right there.
Yeah. So many auras are going to be everywhere. So you want it there?
Yeah, right here, where my thing starts. It is.
Okay. 40 foot, and we'll go green. Okay. So they all get a reflex save.
1 second, I'll tell you what it is. Entangle. DC 15.
Okay. That's what their score is. Safe. Safe. Safe.
They still get that. They still get difficult terrain, so it is what it is.
Yeah, they can't move as well, but yeah. And with that, could everybody please roll me initiative?
Alrighty, here it comes.
On fast today.
And troll.
The cold has woken me.
What is that plus to initiative? I've got it written down somewhere. Okay, cool.
Oh, meat sprinkles, the pink goblin. Is it canon that his skin is pink?
I think he's still green.
But it's got a
It
pinkish
can be.
shade to it.
Yeah,
Maybe now.
it can be pink-ish.
He's got like little splotches of pink, like birthmark.
We need fan art of
things.
Meat Sprinkles wearing like just a fully pink outfit. The cute little goblin.
That goes flick.
Go ahead,
His
set my
initiative.
music back.
There we go. That's everybody descending. Ha ha ha. Okay. Well, Zindrix, you get to move first as well. So, unless, guys, before we start fighting, we'd like to take a quick 5-minute break because we're about an hour and a little bit in.
Sounds
You
good.
think it'd be a good idea to take a break now before we start the fight?
Probably a good plan.
Okay. Well, with that being said, we'll be back in about 5 minutes or so. We're all going to have a quick break. People who need to go to the bathroom, go to the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go and inhale cancer sticks. So we'll be right back. And until then, just enjoy being here. Welcomed into
Talk
the
to each other in
party.
the chat.
And other
Enjoy
words.
yourselves.
And if you're new here, check out that Discord down there. It's a great place. The people there are amazing. I know. I'm one of them.
I'll put that box there so I can remember what I was going to do.
Mm-hmm.
And with that, break. Away we go. Hello, and welcome back, everybody, and welcome to the party. Now, I might say that phrase, because it's not one word, it's multiple words, quite a lot. And you know why? Because Welcome to the Party is a fantastic place, and there are so many amazing things you can do with all the different games here on Welcome to the Party. Obviously, if you scroll down, there's a whole list of various rewards if you are both financially able and generous enough to donate money, or even just something as simple as subscribing here on Twitch. Because did you know every month you subscribe, you get a free natural 20 you can donate to any player or dungeon master of any game of your pardon me, of your choice. So, if you enjoy this and you want to affect what's going on, subscribe and give your favorite player a natural 20. Or if you want to watch the players fail miserably and die, give the DM one.
I don't think we need to do that for this game. We've been doing that pretty well on our own.
You really are. There's also a whole bunch of different things you can do. Let me just scroll down and check the various price rewards. So, for example, if you donate 100 bits, you can give a player of your choice advantage for a single roll. If you give 600 bits, you can give the DM a crit, so they can plan nefarious things on their enemies. And if you give 1500 bits, immediate short rest, which is very beneficial to the many 5e games that happen on this channel. I believe there's one on alternate Tuesdays, which is the Mimic Nights. That's run by Shogun. That's a great game. You should go check it out. It's hilarious. There's the game on Friday, which is run by Throck, one of the creators here. That's also a great game. There's some amazing roleplay that happens there. There's a game that takes place directly after this game, run by Combo Jenny. That's Combo Jenny at Twitter. They run a game set in the realms of Magic the Gathering. So if you're into that trading card game, check that out as well. There's so many great things on the channel. There's literally stuff for every single day of the week, all the time. You never ever have to go anywhere else. Geeks and Sundry, who are they? Watch this instead.
God, other blasphemy coming out of your mouth right now, but all right, let's go for it.
Luckily, we have nothing going on during that particular time slot.
No, another game I run here on my channel I think does conflict with theirs. But hey, you like D&D, you like tabletop games, but you also like cute furry monsters you can make kill each other for entertainment and profit. I run a Pokemon game that runs every other Thursday right here on the channel from 8 p.m. Eastern Time till 11. I think that's how time works. I don't know. I'm not good at it. But there's a whole bunch of stuff you can do, and it's fantastic. So if you have the money, or if you don't, steal it from somebody. Don't actually do that. That's kind of illegal. But I want you to.
I'm just glad to know that TJ didn't need to be here for us to feel uncomfortable about animals.
Okay. On with the game. As you can see, everyone has rolled initiative, and there are some knowledge nature checks. That was our players, with Kid rolling a 13, Keldor a 19, and Zindrix a 32. Zindrix knows nature.
Everything.
And what they were trying to do is they were trying to figure out what these big, hulking, green-skinned, hunched-over, shambling monstrosities are. Kid, you go, is that a troll? And Keldor goes, I'm pretty sure that's a troll. And Zindrix rolls her eyes and goes, yes, you fucking idiots. They are trolls. By the way.
Hey, 19's pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
Not 32, but it's pretty good.
Well, that's
Do we know
it,
anything about these creatures?
Kid, like, trolls, they're like ogres, right? But bigger, I think.
Okay.
Keldor, you're like, well, yeah, they're notoriously difficult to kill. I think fire is good on them. And Zindrix rolls her eyes and goes, these things regenerate very quickly. So either you need to kill them even faster, or throw fire and acid on them.
Good to know.
And with that, combat may begin, starting with Zindrix.
And I'm going to cast a wall of smoke, and it's going to be right where that line is I made earlier. Except it's going to be another 5 feet down because it's 10 feet, 10 square feet per level. So it'll go down.
Okay. Explain to both me and the viewers how Wall of Smoke works, please.
Wall of smoke, it creates a wall of smoke, and it conceals and hides creatures on opposite sides, so you can't shoot through it unless you want to shoot through concealment, and stuff can walk through it, but it will have to make a fortitude save or be nauseated for 1 round.
Okay. So,
Spell,
once again, just explain how far that, is it just where you've drawn that line, or
50,
is it extended down?
50 feet and then down 5, it's just 10 square feet per level.
Okay, so passing through that, they need to make a fortitude save or become nauseated, correct?
Yes, that's right. DC 15 fortitude save.
I just realized what the two circles you guys have now seen on your screen. I forgot to do that earlier. Those are the areas of visibility you can make out from Kid's torch. So the blue one, that's normal vision. The purple one is the low light vision people.
And remember, they are in difficult terrain due to entanglement. So if they try to move,
Yeah.
Where is the entangle?
Starts right here on this guy's other hand.
Once again, I also forgot to mark that one for all of you to see. I can see it, but I forgot to make it so you guys can, because I'm not very smart.
Probably important.
There.
So that's the entanglement circle. Got it.
Yes. Okay.
All right.
Alrighty. So, Zindrix, you've cast that spell. Are you doing anything else?
I don't think so.
Okay. And then we would go to Flick. What would Flick do?
Drink heavily.
I think.
Hide behind Keldor.
Yeah, that sounds about right to me. And that's what he's gonna do. He's gonna move himself around here to get so he can be hiding behind you. Hide for him. Alright, yeah. Flick is hiding behind you with his crossbow out, waiting for his moment. Kid! You can't see where the trolls are.
Nope.
But someone said that trolls are there.
Mm-hmm. So I am going to go up, I think right there is about 20 feet. And this is going to suck for you, Matt, but I need to put the actual torch, which I want to drop, right here.
Yep, I can do that. Let me just drop a token. So you want to drop that there?
Yep, and that'll be where the aura comes from now.
I can fix that. So, blue aura for normies, purple aura for low lights, and check. There's just circles everywhere.
Yeah, I'll take the auras off myself. Since I am no longer an aura person.
Yeah, done.
Awesome.
Well, taking them off everyone else's screen except mine because I'm stupid.
Okay. And once I get here, I, not being able to see myself, am going to cast Blur on myself.
Okay, so would you like to explain to everybody how Blur works?
Certainly. Basically, it is an illusion. But basically, it grants me a 20% chance to not get hit by something. So long as something doesn't have see invisibility, as long as something doesn't have true seeing, they are subject to this mischance, even if they have dark vision. However, if they can't see me, they will ignore this. So if they are attempting to fight me, they'll have to do it blind.
Yes.
And
Or
it will
just
last for a
risk
grand total
missing all
of
the
3
time.
minutes.
Okay. Well, that is fantastic. Okay, so you're a little bit blurry.
Mhm.
Okay. Trolley moles. This one.
The entanglement is difficult terrain, correct?
Yep. Let me just double check what their movement speed is. Check. Thought it was there. Okay, so. This one. Gonna move himself over there. And would he move himself any closer? Yeah. He's gonna try and he's essentially gonna start trying to pincer you guys in and bottleneck you into the entryway. And oh look, his buddy is gonna do the same thing on the other side. 30 feet that away. And then oh yeah, you can block kid right there. And that's what he's doing. Big guy. He thinks he can rush on in and get at you. What is the saving throw he needs to make to not be nauseated, Dendrex?
15 fortitude.
Okay, well that is a 12 on the dice. So that is a 23 on his
Alright.
save.
Yeah, he's fine.
Difficult
Good
terrain
idea.
though, so he can only move to there. Are there any effects if he makes a save?
I don't think so. I'll check it, but I'm pretty sure it just negates.
Okay. So he's just there. Obviously, difficult terrain. He can only move so far throughout it. That's his full round done. Primrose.
Well, kind of stuff back like a sardine. Good old tried and true, might as well.
Inspiring everybody.
Mhm.
Okay. I believe everybody's within 30 feet of you.
Mhm.
Yep.
I think so.
Yep. So everybody, +1 to attack, damage, and saves against charm and fear. Flavor-wise, Primrose, what are you doing? You...
I am pointing ahead and saying, "Hammer time."
Nice.
Oh yeah, Keldor is rolling his eyes at this point.
Okay. Keldor, you are more important than the NPCs. You rolled the same, so you're going to move before them.
Wait, didn't I get a 12?
Oh yeah, you did. Why are you back?
Yeah, why are you on the
Oh, I don't know.
I suppose
Big.
we should perhaps move you.
Yes. Let me just fix that.
Ah.
There you go, Varco.
Yay! At first I thought I had my turn. I'm like, wait a minute, I wasn't AFK.
So, Varco, it's you first. Sorry.
That's alright. I am going to... Which one's the closest guy? I'm assuming... shoot at this guy right over here. Point at him with my finger and go, pew, pew. That's like exactly that's what Vako would say. He'll just go, pew, and cast Scorching Ray.
Go right ahead. Scorch them rays. Let me just check what his touch AC is. That. Okay.
Oh boy,
Are you Is it just one you're firing at this level?
just the one, yeah.
just why does it look so
Yes.
weird now?
Yeah, they updated it, and it looks nice and smooth now.
It's less
Okay.
condensed though, which is kind of annoying.
Yeah.
It's a little bit of pain at sometimes, but okay, yeah. So that you see that go right. Where were you aiming exactly? Where was the finger pointed? Aiming for like the torso?
Squared his chest.
Yeah. The ray goes, boom, smacks him right in the chest. It kind of spreads out, and you can see there's a lovely, great big singed black mark where the scorching ray has hit. He doesn't look overly pleased with what just occurred.
I'm gonna point over at Keldor saying that he did it.
Roll a bluff check.
Hooray!
Hide that smoking finger right there.
Yeah. Oh, good thing I have ranks in bluff. Oh my god, I forgot that. Yeah.
Sorcerers have ranks in bluff, yeah.
Oh my god!
He totally believes it.
Oh, Jesus.
Wait, which one did you hit? The one on the left?
The one in the middle.
Oh.
Do you speak Giantish by any chance?
No, I just point over at him like he's the one that did it.
Like, what? Not me.
The troll looks at you, then looks at Keldor, then at his chest, then back at Keldor, and goes, and
Go
Keldor.
for it, Keldor.
And Keldor actually does something that you probably weren't expecting and runs up to this guy.
Oh shit!
Oh. Oh boy.
Okay. Is that normal moving, charging? What?
That's just normal movement.
Okay. So move there. And I'm assuming you're going to attack him?
Yes.
Go for it.
I asked Keldor, maybe it'll probably be best if we focus on one.
Well, I'm trying to keep us from getting flanked, basically. And, like, being attacked on multiple sides. I'm dealing with this guy, basically.
Make a straight shot for the prince.
Oh god.
21 for 22 damage.
Okay. Good hit. Describe the hit, just for funsies.
Just kind of run up, slice right across his chest. Just like straight vertical slash right across.
And you see that hit. You see a great big cut occur in this troll's chest as he kind of looks and goes. You can't understand a goddamn word he's saying, but you see his mouth moving, and it vaguely makes sounds that one could misinterpret as words, I guess. I'm assuming you don't speak giant.
No. I do not.
Okay.
Not yet.
NPCs. Angus is gonna start moving on in and act as a wall there. He's gonna pop himself there. He's not gonna move any further. Unst, who still isn't feeling great, is for the first time in his life gonna show restraint and hold back because he knows he's not feeling great. So he's like, all right, I will rush in if things look bad, but for now, 2 hits from these guys and I'm probably down. And Eliza will put herself just there behind Angus so she can zip around and throw out heals if she needs to. Griggle. Cody, what do you imagine Griggle would do? You've got the most control over him so far.
Let's see. So going with this, I assume that he would either stick around following Kid to do whatever stupid thing Kid wants to go do. Though that honestly depends on what the actual plan is at this point. Kid only just now has seen these things, so Kid hasn't made a plan yet. So I'd say
Yeah.
at the moment, put him at a distance near Kid.
Yeah, that sounds fair to me. Griggle basically is a mildly abused puppy that follows you around thinking you're its like salvation. It has no idea that everything you do is stupid, but he follows regardless because he thinks you are the most honorable, decent, amazing human being in the world, and
Just
he will
invited
follow
shoot
you
him
to
in
the
back of
ends
the
of
head
the
that one
earth.
day.
So, yes, Griggle will follow you, and he's pretty much following on. I will follow, Master. Dark Horse, wait for commands. Dark Horse always has plan.
Makes me happy to hear Dark Horse. All right, so I grip my spike chain a little harder and get ready to fucking go to work.
Okay, and we are back to Zindrix.
Zendrix is going to wild shape into a wolf and move up next to Kid and see if he's going to take a step forward and charge at this other one.
Okay, so Sif is charging over there. Do you want to roll for Sif first?
So what I was getting ready to do.
So
Yeah,
this is the first time we've seen.
It's not a huge deal if we actually put a wolf token out there. We know Zindrix is a wolf now. It doesn't change your size or anything like that.
Changes your damage and whatnot, but other than that.
Yeah. Because normally, like, if you were changing into a bear or something smaller, I'd bring on a fresh token and show that you'd change size.
Oh, and he is not going to bite him at all.
No. Sif charges as fast as he can and tries to bite this troll's leg and just can't pierce this thick, rubbery hide that just it smells horrendous as well. It's like it's like rotting meat. Okay, and that puts us to Blick, whom I think, yeah, because that one there is technically flat-footed, being in the what's the range increment on it? What is the range? Sorry, I just looked and forgot. 25. Yeah, I think Flick is going to switch. He's still got his crossbow out, but he's gonna pull out a dagger and throw it at the guy in the center, and he'll take the range increments on that. He's fine. He's good at throwing stuff.
Typically.
Yeah, so dagger, not sneaky throw. And
I think that's the one we got queued up for his halfling rogue.
Yep, sneaky throw. No flanking, no power attack. There is a -4 on the attack bonus for now, though. Hang on, I need to cancel because of Inspire. I totally forgot Inspire. Okay, no. So it's only a -3, but an additional +1. There we go. Okay, 19 for 9. Oh, that's not very good damage.
Bunch of ones in there.
Yeah, but that's a hit. So -9 damage on the troll. Hang on. I just goofed. So I need to put that. And that's that. And then minus that. There we go. Okay. Kid, you're blurry. You're standing there. There are trolls. What do you do?
Okay, this is the point where Kid's got a plan. The first step, looking to see the fact that I now have a wolf directly next to me that used to be this elf in my party.
Yep.
Changes the plan slightly, but not to the point where it's not workable. Kid is going to move upwards to the minimum distance required for his spike chain to be able to hit.
Okay.
And he is going to cast Flare onto the troll directly in front of him. This is step one of his 5-step plan. He says out loud this time.
Okay, so fortitude of 12. Unfortunately, it kind of you do a little pew pew flare, and the troll just doesn't even look phased. It doesn't even look like anything just happened. It was like,
It's no worries. I expected that to happen, but this does get me to where I need to be.
okay.
I would like to
trolls.
say as I flare backwards, or as I flare directly at this troll. I want to look at Zendrix and say, let's see if we can take him down. Hoping that as a wolf, she's able to understand my meaning of take it down to the ground.
I assume so. Okay. Well, Keldor, you're the closest one to a troll that's been hit. The slash you put down this troll's chest, you see it starting to close up.
Mm-hmm.
And any of you who can make out the troll in the center, where the dagger is, also starts to heal up. It doesn't look as if where Varco hit with his scorching ray, that area looks damaged. That doesn't look like it's healing at all.
Ooh, nice.
Fire. Fire is a wonderful thing.
The troll, Sif he'd have to take a step back to hit the wolf, and the wolf hasn't hit him. Keldor, however, has. So this troll right here is gonna have a slap at Keldor. Well, I say a slap. It's gonna do a full round. So it raises its claws, which you have just noticed, despite this thing being a good solid 10, 12 foot high, its knuckles drag along the ground as it raises them both up and slams them down on Keldor. Okay, so that first one is a 21. Then a 20. Do they both hit?
Yep.
Okay, so he goes claw, claw, and then he leans his face in to attempt to bite. And that's a 17. Does the bite hit as well?
17 is my armor class.
I'm sure you've brought this up before. Have we decided matching hits or matching does not?
It does hit.
Yeah, I think we said matching hits.
Okay, so I need to scroll down and check a thing.
I'm gonna take a lot of damage.
Unfortunately, you are. So the first claw, 12 damage.
Holy shit.
Second claw, 7 damage. And the bite, what is maths? 8 damage. You then feel these two claws that are inside of you rip down your chest, and you take an additional... Fuck!
That's not a good sound.
Well, that's max damage on that, so you take an additional 21 damage.
I am so close to death, it's almost... Yeah. I'm extremely...
Thank God you moved before the NPCs.
Why do you think I altered that? This little troll just adjusts to make where he thinks he can see Kid. You are within 10 feet of him, yes?
Yes.
And he... Because that was only a 5-foot adjust he had to do. Ha 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 ha.
Mm-hmm.
He repeats the exact same thing the one on the other side did. So, attack 1.
Does the bite reach 10 feet as well?
Let me just double check that. Because if
his
not...
arms were long, but...
Yeah, let me do. Because it just says space /reach 10 foot /10 foot. It doesn't
Yeah, its full attack will reach what it can do. So its bite is considered part of its attack, so it should reach.
Okay, wanted to make sure
Yeah.
on that.
Yeah, because I was just thinking, like, well, the book says it works. Okay, so the first attack is a 15.
Will not match my armor class.
The second attack is a 16.
Will not match my armor class.
Ooh. And the bite, what's his plus on the bite? +4 is a 14.
Will
So,
not match my armor class.
you lucky duck.
He's just swinging at where the blur is.
Yep.
And this wasn't even taking into account the mischance, so you're very lucky.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not even lucky, you're skilled.
The
This
flare
little troll,
was for a reason.
this little troll is going to take a step forward, and yep. So once again, that was also only a 5-foot adjust, so he's going to start swinging at Angus.
Can he 5-foot adjust on difficult terrain?
No, he cannot, thank you. So he just gets the one attack then, which is a miss. I am rolling appallingly today. You guys have given me your bad dice rolls.
Apparently not, because I am almost dead.
Either that or I just used all of them on Keldor.
That sounds more accurate.
That's about accurate to how it's always been.
So, Primrose. You have just seen Keldor nearly get ripped apart while the other two trolls did basically nothing.
Yep.
You've seen through the
Why?
spells that we've done, Fortitude's their strong save.
This is why I'm back all the time. Oh. I don't really have any spell. I guess. Oh, hang on.
All right. So let's look here. It's Fortitude.
I'm sure.
What spells you have?
So okay, so the one that just basically manhandled Keldor is still up and around, right?
Sorry, your voice came through very quiet there for a moment. Let me just turn my speaker up. There, speak again, please.
The one that just manhandled Keldor is still up and about, correct?
Oh, all of these are up and about. The one in the middle looks like it's taken some damage. The other and the one Keldor hit looks like it took some damage, but it looks like it's recovering from that damage very quickly.
Hideous laughter sounds like fun right now, but they need to have an intelligence at least 5.
These things are intelligent. You have seen them talk. However, you don't know their language.
Yeah.
So, whatever you're doing to make them laugh, it can't be words alone. You need to be able to. It even specifies in the spell description. You need to do some kind of pantomime or miming or something which doesn't need a language to comprehend.
Material component. Tiny tarts are thrown at the target and the feather is waved in the air.
This is true. So if you are doing hideous laughter, you need to. Yeah, you do need to flavor text as to what you are doing, because unfortunately you can't just say something funny and it'd work, because they don't understand it, because it is something they need to comprehend, even though it is magical.
This is where my lack of improv is prevalent.
You could just do a dance.
An
Do
old
a little
Russian
hula dance or something.
They look ridiculous, but you know what? How many people would it hit at one time? All of them, or just one?
Hideous Laughter targets a singular target.
Okay. All right. Then I guess I'll go after the one that is just nearly killed Puppy.
The one who ripped chunks of Keldor's flesh.
Yep.
Okay, you're going for that. So, what are you doing, and what is the difficulty class of this?
I'm not sure what you mean by difficult class.
Just
Yeah,
roll the spell, and it'll
Yeah,
show
it's what
up.
I need to roll to beat it. So if you
13.
use your macro, it should tell you.
13.
Okay.
Gets a +4 bonus, so
Okay. So. Nat 20.
Damn
Okay.
it.
Not amused.
it happens.
Oh dear. Sorry. Okay, so Primrose, whatever you're doing, your little dance, you kind of do it. You look at the troll, you get its attention. It's like going, da, 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 and it just kind of raises an eyebrow, like, and then it turns its attention back to Keldor.
Everyone just raises their hands. Just raises their hands and be like, "On, fuck, trying."
Okay. Is there anything else you would like to do? Because obviously you can still move and whatnot.
No, not really.
You're gonna take that. That's fine. Okay. Varco then.
Ooh, Natural's a little bit closer now. I don't know if I could blame it on Keldor again. Maybe I could blame it on Angus.
I think Keldor's received his punishment.
Yep, gonna do Scorching Ray again at that same person.
Okay. Go for it. Roll them Scorching Ray. Okay, so Ray 1, 14 damage. Nice. There you go. And are you trying to blame it on Angus?
Yes, I'm gonna try to blame it on Angus this time.
Roll a bluff check, please. Yeah. I like to imagine what you did is you kind of lined your finger up, like you kind of crouched down, as Angus is kind of like raising his hammer, like, and you know he's doing his whole like, I am Angus McFife, the Prince of Dundee, and I will smite you, you dirty troll. And you kind of crouch down and you point your finger, and it looks as if it has shot out of Angus's hand.
Nice.
You fire it between his legs and upwards.
Yeah. Okay. Before I move on, anything else you're doing? Are you moving? Are you?
I put my hands like behind my back, like I'm yawning or something. That's completely not me.
I love how we're fighting these things that will probably try to eat your head off anyways, and you're pretending like you're not fighting.
Yeah, like I'm just along for the ride. I'm not doing anything.
I'm just a guy with a crossbow. I don't have any
I haven't shot
ability.
one single crossbow yet at him, so he shouldn't be upset.
Okay. Keldor, what are you doing?
I am dead. As close to dead as I can get.
So you're being unconscious, yes?
Yes.
That'll be a life saving throw, I think.
Yes,
it's
it would be.
D100.
It is a fortitude save.
Oh, is that the way we're rolling it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, jeez. Of course it's my worst one.
Oh, boy.
Okay. I will take that into account. You're still unconscious. And
Just one hit point?
it's minus 10 that kills in this, not minus 9, right? I'm not.
Yes.
Yeah, minus 10 is what kills.
Yeah, okay. You are bleeding out ever so slightly. You are now on -9 hit points. Eliza
Freaks!
runs the fuck over, grabs your little hyena face, and starts going, oh my goodness, please, get up! And you can heal yourself right back up to 21 hit points.
Good fucking lord, I love Eliza.
Oh my goodness, that was so freaking close. I went from 40 to -8.
That troll did hit with everything.
He
Okay.
had rolled even one better, I would be dead. End of the story of Kelp.
Yeah, that max damage on the rend was not fun. Okay, Angus is gonna step closer. He is gonna take the attack opportunity. That hits. Okay. So that's minus that much for Angus, I think. Yep. And Angus lifts his hammer, and he's going to swing it into this troll. That is a hit, I think. Oh, yeah. That's a doozy of a hit. And then he's going to roll damage. That's that, plus his... he's swinging this two-handed. Yeah, he is. So, Whomp. Do maths. So, do minus. Minus that much damage. Okay. And Unst, he doesn't like seeing his buddy taking that much damage in Keldor, so he's going to move himself up there, and he shouts out to you, Keldor, like, 30 man! If you need tag out, Unst will die for you!
Nope, I'm good. Spit out blood.
Unst gives a thumbs up and goes, okay. But yes, he is ready to charge in front. Like, in fact, he is going to ready an action that if it looks as if you're going to drop again, he will charge in and take the hit for you.
Alrighty.
So that's what he's doing. He's like going, if it looks like that troll's going to really hurt you, I'm going to rush in and take the damage because you're my friend. Maybe. Griggle, kid, have you shared your plan with Griggle?
Yes, and this is probably one of the boldest plans he's ever tried. Okay, noticing exactly what's happening and noticing that we need to really mobilize to get these things down, and noticing how mobile Griggle is, kid's going to say, all right, time to test the legend. Griggle, get the hammer.
Yes! Okay,
It
He
is
needs to
still
move as
difficult.
far as he can to get to the hammer.
yeah, he's going to have to cross that difficult terrain. He avoids attack opportunity from both of them. So,
Isn't that troll in the middle supposed to make a dex save to see if he doesn't get entangled again since he's in it?
yeah, I did that, and he's going to make another one on Zendrix's turn. It's
Okay.
every Zendrix's turn.
Okay.
It's
Just checking.
5 foot in, and then he can move 25 foot inside of there, although he's avoiding the troll. So Griggle can put himself there, in this spot here. If you want to move him there for me, Cody, while I mark it.
I shall.
There we go. Griggle is running to get that hammer.
It's our only chance.
Okay, Troll is gonna make a reflex save to not be entangled. Ooh, yikes. He rolled really bad.
Good.
So... Oh, no, come on. Oh, I'm so bad at Roll20, and there we go. He is entangled. The vines wrap up around him. Angus is going to take an attack of opportunity, which hits. Good boy, Angus. So that's 7 plus 6, so that's minus 13 damage. Ooh, middle troll. Don't look so good. Looks very close to dying, wrapped up in entanglements.
Okay.
Zindrix, what are you doing?
Sifa's going to take another bite at the one over there.
Come
Okay.
on. Trip.
I think that is a hit.
All
That
right,
is a
cool.
hit.
It's
Oh, boy.
opposed by defender's dexterity or strength check, whichever has the higher modifier. Each has to
Yep.
make opposed strength checks.
Okay, so 7.
Oh, it is a strength check, not a grapple check.
Oh, it's strength.
Yeah.
Roll
Oh,
strength.
Although you do get a +4 because wolves have improved trip.
Okay, so it's going to be an 11.
You have an 11. And let me... Where's his flipping strength? There. Oh, yikes.
He does get a +4 for every size category larger than medium.
Exactly. So strength of 23 gives it a +7. And it
Plus
gets an addition.
4.
So
It automatically, unless it rolls a 1.
So unless it rolls a nat 1, it is unfortunately going to win this. It won. It is not trip.
Okay.
Oh, well. Zindrix is going to charge this one.
That's a nat 20. So you hit.
Hope that confirms.
We don't do confirm.
We aren't doing confirm in this, just for speed. Sorry, should have. Yep. So as I said, not confirming for speed purposes. So yeah, you've hit, and it's a crit. So go for it.
All right, we double our
Strength.
other double dice.
It'd be off of a wolf's strength, I would think. But
Yeah.
you would get the +4 for the improved trip.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I'm
Okay.
getting trip.
Minus 10. 11. Is that with the +4?
Yeah, that's what the plus.
+5 because of Eliza's thing.
Yeah.
Or not Eliza, Primrose.
Yeah. Okay. This troll also resists being tripped, unfortunately. Sad, but good attempt. Okay, going to Flick. Flick is going to take the opportunity with this troll being entangled. He's going to throw another dagger. Sneaker throws. So that one. Although, you know what? He's going to move a little bit closer because that thing's entangled. So he's going to pop himself there. So he's only taking a -2. So no flanking, no power attack. It's only a -1 with Primrose's bonus, +1 damage. There we go. Do the maths. Flat-footed troll. Ugh. He does miss.
Flick, do you have your
Annoyingly.
flask?
Yes.
Do you remember the rats?
Flick nods, and he pulls out his flask ready to help. And with that, Kid.
Okay. Let's see. So I can keep my distance and still be able to hit this thing. So I'm going to go for a spike chain attack. This one's going to be a trip, so ignore damage.
Okay.
I would get a +3 onto this because of the chain weapon.
Mm-hmm.
No, actually, it would be additional. No, it wouldn't be an additional damage bonus this time around because we aren't worrying about damage. That'll be a 23 to hit, so I'm assuming that will hit.
Yes, most definitely.
Okay, here comes the strength. Come on, kid.
Huh.
God damn it, kid.
You swing your chain round, it goes around his leg, and the troll just picks his leg up as you pull the chain back to try and trip.
Okay, he does, since I don't have improved trip, he does get a chance to attempt to trip me.
I thought chain weapons made it so that they can't get a chance.
I can drop it, that's the only problem. It's whether or not he decides to take that.
So, with the chain wrapped around his foot, yeah, he's gonna pull back and try and trip you.
Okay, I will have to let the chain whip go.
Okay, so you let go of the chain.
I am totally disarmed at this point.
Alrighty. And it's the troll's turn.
You're not disarmed. You still have your mind and your magic, so you'll technically never be disarmed.
Yeah, neither of those things I can use for an attack of opportunity. Thankfully, gauntlets I consider me armed, so I can still defend myself with my fists if I have to.
Yes, if you have gauntlets on, you are technically armed.
Yep, and those are part of my armor, so I think I'm fine.
Much like before, you see all the trolls, any open wounds they have begin to heal up. The one in front of Angus is gonna try and break out. It's gonna do a strength check to bust out. It fails, it's still entangled. That's a 4-round action wasted. Much like on the other side, ignoring the wolf because it's too close, you'd have to step back. This troll is going to start swinging at Kid. Full round attack. So, claw 1. Oh dear. I think I just need to double check if it's a +6 or a +9. +9. Yep. That is a 25 to hit Kid.
That would hit if the blur doesn't get past it.
This is true. So let's roll a percentile. So higher than 20 and it hits.
Yes, higher than 20 if it hits.
I rolled a 1.
Score 1 for fucking good planning.
So first claw just sweeps past your blur. You can feel the power of this thing coming past you, and it's like, whew, that was close. Claw 2, +9, so that's 27. So that will be a hit. Let's see. 51 on a percentile, so that does hit.
That will hit, yes.
And the bite is a 24.
Well, those 2 will hit, yes.
Yeah, okay. Well, thankfully, you don't need to worry about the additional damage.
Mm-hmm.
So there's that bonus. So claw 1 is going to come in, and it's going to deal 9 damage.
Okay.
And the bite, 7 damage.
Okay, so minus 16 damage overall. Alright, that's a little bit of pain. Not too bad, though. I can live.
Okay. And the troll on the other side is kind of baffled as to why Keldor got up. So it's going to try and knock you back down again. Okay, so that first one is a 16.
This is.
And the second claw is a 9. Well, no, sorry, 11. Do maths, Matt, which also misses. And the bite is an 18. So the bite hits, yes?
Yep.
And you take 8 damage.
Alrighty.
Okay, back round to Primrose.
Oh boy.
uh, okay. I can still inspire courage. Everybody will be in this.
Well, the Inspired Courage hasn't worn off yet, because that lasts for 5 rounds.
And it starts as soon as they exit the area from where it started.
Yeah, I mean, if you've been continuing it this whole time, yeah, because you've not really had to, like, hurt anyone or do anything, so that's fine.
Well, no, I tried to do Hades Laughter, but that didn't.
Yeah, she
Well,
tried this hideous laughter, which would have stopped the effect. So.
Yeah,
So it's still on for 4 more turns.
Yeah, there's still 4 more turns of it, so you don't need to worry about burning another one yet.
Then I would do a flare.
Okay. Who are you going for? The one in the center basically looks dead, and the other 2 are still looking fine. Okay, so you're going for that fellow over there.
Huh? What? Oh.
That was me pinging. I'm hinting.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. He's going to get
don't
a
want to
fortitude
die.
save. This troll is a bastard. That's a nat 20.
Oh my god.
Kidding me?
Primrose, that's 2 nat 20s in a row for this troll against you. And
He's just like giving you the middle finger at this point.
God damn.
Primrose will look at it, point at it, and say, "Fuck you."
Fuck
it
you,
looks
English.
back at you and raises its middle claw.
Good luck.
Oh man.
Are you doing anything else, Primrose?
Besides worrying about Eliza, no.
Okay. Varco.
Alright, so this troll is dead?
No.
Essentially. It's very, very close.
So I would need to shoot it one more time then.
One more shot would assumably murder it, yes.
I will finish it off. And I'm just gonna try to get its attention and just kind of like wave my finger at him and shoot him right in the face.
Okay. Yep.
Watch
you
me
can
miss
get his
and I fuck
attention.
everything up.
You can like shout really loud, like go, "Hey, stupid face," or whatever you.
Exactly.
That'll be a 20, that'll hit.
Yep.
Yep. So that's minus 11 damage. That troll is down.
And since it's fire damage, it stays dead.
It is not regenerating from that. No.
Alrighty.
Angus, get the
So-
sword.
Yep, I'm going to take a 5-foot step to get closer over here.
Okay. But, so you got its attention. You kind of like waved down it, shouted down it, and it looked you dead in the eyes as you went pew pew and murdered it.
Yep, that's
It knows.
It knows.
It knows it was.
It was fucked with.
Okay. Keldor.
Fighting challenge.
Who are you challenging? The one in front
right
of you?
in front of me.
Okay, so will save, correct?
It gives me a bonus. It doesn't do anything. I just get bonuses.
Okay.
It's just a straight up, I'm challenging you. I'm going to fucking murder you.
Yeah, sorry, I was getting it mixed up with the other one where you're like, fight me!
No, this one's like, I'm going to murder you.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's fine. So that's a swift action.
Yep. And then I'm going to move 10 feet up, staying within his attack range, so he does not get an attack of opportunity. And... oh boy. $26
Oh.
for 25 damage.
Oh, hella.
Is that including the additional damage from both
Yes.
Inspire and your thing?
Yes.
So minus 23 damage. 25 damage.
Because I
Sorry.
moved 10 feet.
This is a really big hit. Like, you look and go, hot damn, that's a big hit. Yeah, it's good. Troll's still standing, but you've essentially repaid all the damage it did to you. Okay. Eliza is kind of looking around like, ooh, somewhat. Like, Keldor, do you still need more healing, or should I run away? Should I?
Yes! Very much yes! As I'm
Oh,
still pointing
jeez.
the glaive at it.
Yeah, she's going to 5-foot adjust, and she is going to burn her last top spell slot on Keldor. And Keldor, you will heal for 10, 18, 21.
Oh boy. Yeah, I needed that. Otherwise, he might one-shot me again.
Angus, well, that one's dead, so it doesn't need to do that. Yeah, Angus is going to start heading up to that there hammer. You guys look like you've got this, right?
Yeah. Griggle's already running up there towards the hammer, so we'll see which one of them is mere pure of heart.
The little damaged goblin who murdered his own friends because we were better friends, apparently.
Hey, pure does not mean, like, pure good. It could also mean pure evil.
You have a point.
Okay, so
Or
difficult terrain.
purely confused.
He can only move that far, and Unst is getting real twitchy. He's not enjoying not fighting, and he's debating if he should charge it.
Go for the right.
He could charge that. Okay, Unst is gonna make a will save. Yeah. Unst is definitely looking like he wants to rush on in. I just need to check a thing. They need to check if it. Flying into rage, is that a standard action or is that a swift action?
It is basically a free action.
Yeah, I was just double checking that. So, just to check, Kid and Zindrix, would you allow Unst to charge through your space?
100%.
Yeah.
Yep. Unst kind of looks at that and he's watching this and he feels so useless. He goes, "That is it. Unst, smash!" And you see him tense up his muscles. You see the thick black varicose veins like just pump out, and you see them throbbing as he opens his mouth. His eye, like his pupils dilate, and he charges over. He is going to take an attack opportunity that misses, and he's going to return with a mighty Unst smash. That's a hit. And he is going to deal... goodness gracious me, what's his plus? Okay, so that goes up to... that damage. Okay, not fantastic damage. But it's a sizable hit. So minus that. And Unst has joined the fray. Meat Sprinkles still heading up to get that there hammer. Still in the difficult terrain. He is going to rush through that. He needs to make the fortitude save. Kid, can you roll the fortitude save because he's going through that wall of smoke?
Yep.
The wall of smoke still around?
Oh, I will tell you, I forgot I'd even cast it.
How long does it last?
These are valid questions.
It lasted 5 rounds, so it should be gone.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
That's
well
good.
then it's fine then. Nice.
Okay, yeah, so meat sprinkles is absolutely fine.
Glad to know that part of the plan was well thought out.
I'd have loved it. You tell him and he runs and injures himself.
That was one of the contingency plans.
Zindrix.
Sif's gonna bite his first, and then I'll go for mine.
Okay.
Come on, little Wolfie. Knock this guy down.
Rawr.
Yeah, it's not good
Well-
to see fumble.
Yeah, god damn it.
Yeah,
You're
Sif
not
goes
playing with it, Sif.
Sif kind of like rolls onto his back and goes going, ah, yeah, thinking it's a game. It messed up. So Zindrix,
He's like
you're
gnawing
going,
at its ankle.
I didn't do too much.
and yeah, Zindrix, you're kind of stuck on the thick rubbery hide, struggling a little bit to get through. Okay, Flick. Who looks like they need more help?
The one on
Hopefully
the right.
he remembers the plan.
Okay. Well, Flick has just remembered another plan he had,
Oh
but
boy.
this one will help. He's gonna move himself there. So that keeps him like out of attack opportunity range. Yes, just. And he then opens up his bag. He's still got his flask in one hand.
Oh.
And
Oh. Smart man.
he opens up his bag, and Spudnik jumps out, jumps onto Flick's arm as he holds it out and goes, "Ah, Spudnik, dragon flash cannon! Yeah!"
God. Scorched earth technique.
And the troll does not make its reflex save
Oh.
because it rolled a 2. So it's going to take 3d6 of fire damage.
Please still be on fire at the end.
That is 2, 6, 10 damage from the itty bitty dragon.
Spudnik. Best flamethrower friend a halfling can have.
And I need to roll where itty bitty dice, but I didn't get out that one. That's a shame. Afterwards, Spudnik kind of starts coughing and going, oh. Looks as if it's going to take a while for Spudnik to be able to breathe again. But there are still aspects of fire on this troll right here, as Flick is holding his flask ready to hurl it next turn. Or if Kid wants to take it from him. Your turn, Kid.
Yeah.
It does not have
shit.
a weapon.
Yeah, I don't have a weapon, so this is gonna make it easier. I'll leave the chain there. I'll move up here because I feel I can get there in that amount of space.
Yep.
And I'm going to toss this flask forward.
Okay. Make a just a ranged attack to. Yep. You.
That's
What do you hit?
without the +1 bonus from Primrose.
Obviously, you're just aiming for an area because I'm assuming it's
Mhm.
off, and you're just hurling it. So, yep. You hit the area, and any bits of fire that the troll still had on him ignite back up. Roll me. This is quite potent alcohol, if memory serves, so it's going to burn quite fiercely.
Yep.
So roll me 2d8.
2d8. 10.
That's 10. And the troll is going to roll. Yeah. The troll, unfortunately, well, fortunately for him, unfortunately for you, he immediately starts patting himself down and putting out the fire as quickly as he can. So
Wouldn't this
he
be
is
like a
not-
splash weapon?
Yes, it is like a splash weapon. So,
Do they get reflex saves?
yeah, and that's what he just got to put out the fire. So he is not caught on fire. You did the damage, but he's just not caught on fire, unfortunately.
Got it.
Okay, so trolls, as always, wounds start to heal up a little bit. They aren't looking fantastic. Who would that troll want to attack? It knows that the fire came from over there, but Unster's right in front of it, and Unster's kind of going grrr. So, okay, it's gonna have to make a check. Okay, no, this troll's dumb as fuck. It's focusing on Unst. First attack misses. Second attack misses. The bite hits, dealing not much damage. So minus that. The other troll is going to start wailing on Keldor. So, first attack is a 15. Second attack, a 13. And the bite, a 10. Or 30, yeah. 10. All of them miss. Trolls have just... They ain't doing so great. Oh, I forgot to move Angus closer up to get his hammer as well. Because
It hasn't been his turn yet.
NPCs already... Oh, no, they didn't. I'm chatting shit, ignore me. I'm getting trolls and NPCs mixed up. Primrose! It looks like the battle, the tide of battle is changing. It looks like you guys are taking the clear advantage. What do you do?
How is this looking?
How is he looking?
Not happy.
A little bit worse, like the tiniest fraction worse off than the one who just got set on fire. Like the smallest, most minute fraction you could possibly quantify.
Primrose is gonna go over here and just, because she's paranoid. They're paranoid as fuck. Where did it go?
Oh, resistance. Okay. +1 to all saves.
Okay, yeah. You're up. You help Eliza. You go, ah! And with that, move on to Varko.
Alright, let's see. Now that the middle one is dead, which of these two looks like it's about to just need one more push?
Both of them look about the same. There is the slightest, teeniest, tiniest more damage done to the one on Keldor's side. If you're judging by how much damage you've been doing so far with your Scorching Rays, neither one of them are going to go down in one hit.
Well, I mean, it looks like I'm closer to this guy because I can only do 35 feet at this level. So I think I'll have to do the one at the right anyway.
Yeah, unless we're going to move closer to the other side.
Oh, I guess I could. Yep.
Hit the one on their side. I got this.
Yeah, I'll just come off to the left. Yeah, that makes sense. There we go. See, look at that. DM's not always trying to kill us. He kind of gives us helpful advice.
When he's not trying to kill us.
I've gone out of my way to not kill you guys.
Oh,
and then I always drop you to like nearly dead.
Oh boy, I don't know if that's gonna hit.
Touch AC 8. No, that's your first miss of the day.
Well, technically, it could be considered a 9 if Primrose is still giving me that bonus.
It would actually count for that, wouldn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, it would.
Unfortunately, it still doesn't hit.
Ooh, that sucks.
It's close, but no burning troll. You kind of step and you're trying to aim it through Primrose and Eliza and Keldor, and you just miss and skim off the side, and you leave a beautiful scorched mark on the wall. And in fact, it kind of vaguely looks like a piece of modern art, but you do not hit the troll.
Alrighty.
You know who is going to try and hit the troll?
I'm going to continue to basically circle around the troll, moving 10 feet while keeping him in range.
Mm-hmm.
Crit.
Woo!
Very nice.
Okay, Keldor.
Oh,
Let
I'm
me
gonna
just-
roll an extra 5 damage, d6 to that because, yeah.
Okay, so that's 15 plus 35, so that takes it up to, do maths, Matt, 50
Plus 10.
plus 60 damage. Keldor, please, oh please, describe this in the most amazing way you can.
So basically what's been happening the last 2 rounds is I'm slowly circling around it, just like almost spinning, just slashing it over and over again. And then as I step around with one final sweep, just goes right through its neck and its head pops clean off.
Oh yeah.
And then it just falls.
And Sid
the-
starts playing with it.
Yeah, Sif starts batting it around like it's a new toy. Going, "Arr." But yes, for that amount of damage, you have clearly decapitated this. Because you want to know what you've dropped it to?
Negative 30.
Minus 35.
And I was thinking I was gonna have to cleave this thing.
Okay, NPCs. Angus is going to continue his rush up to the hammer. Nearly there. Unst is going to lift his sword and swing twice at Trolley. Hit. And that's a miss, unfortunately. But the first one hit. Good damage. So that's 9 plus 1.5 his strength, which is that plus. Yeah, okay, wow. So that's minus that much damage. Troll over there ain't looking so great. Eliza is going to pull out her crossbow, aim it across at Trolley Moly, and take a shot that hits. And she rolled max damage. And the troll it falls down.
Oh.
It looks like it could get up, but there's enough of you who are going to move before it, so we can drop out of initiative now, can't we? I'm assuming you're going to set it on fire.
Burn it!
Oh, that's the plan.
So
Well,
let's
that's good.
drop out of initiative, everybody. That's the fight over. You have murdered these trolls.
Nice. Good job, guys.
And
I can't help but
also-
feel we could have offered them the lobster.
Thank you to the Merry Mercenaries for the follow. Much appreciated.
Yep, I was just about to call that out as well. Thank you very kindly for that. Okay, so with that done, Meat Sprinkles is still actually the one who's going to get to the hammer first,
Okay.
if he's continuing on that path, because that's what Kid told him.
Yep.
And so Meat Sprinkles is going to rush up and grab that hammer, or at least attempt to. Everybody else, what are you doing?
Keldor
I'm gonna cheer Meat
immediately
Sprinkles
just
on.
falls flat on his back and is just like, why? And that's all he does.
Come on, Griggle, you can do it.
Okay. Griggle grabs the hammer's handle, and he desperately tries to lift this with every bit of strength he has. He's going, and the hammer does not move. Excuse me.
Even a valiant effort.
That was a horrible sound and effect I just did to my throat.
Stop killing yourself. Not good for you.
It's really not.
All right.
Okay. So Meat Sprinkles is going to keep trying. And Angus is the next one to get up there. Before he grabs hold of it and tries anything, what does anybody else like to do?
I'm just going to laugh silently at the thing, and I also would like to start helping Flick search the trolls for anything they may be carrying on their person.
Looking through the trolls, you don't really find loads. Would you like to make a search check for me, or a
I'll
spot
certainly
check?
make a search check. Because that's an intelligence thing, I believe, so
Yes,
I'd
it
be a little
is.
better at it than I would at any other sort of thing. Potentially.
Okay. Searching. Just make sure you are specifically searching the trolls. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. You don't find much of anything on them. You do notice like a single gold coin, and as you kind of lift it up and kind of look at it, obviously there's a lot of light coming from where the altar is. You look over to the altar and go, "Ah, that would make sense." There's a pretty sizable pile of treasure behind the altar.
Oh, nice.
Like, that would make sense.
Okay. Well, I guess it's time for the moment of truth. Angus. As Meat Sprinkles struggles to try and pull the hammer off.
Yes, as Meat Sprinkles is struggling, Angus is going to go up and put a hand on his shoulder and goes, you're a brave little fella, but I think you don't quite meet the requirements. And with that, Angus puts one hand on the shaft of the hammer, don't laugh, and the other at the top. And the light in the room, from emanating from above the altar, it's almost as if there's like a hole in the ceiling. The entire cave erupts in light.
Ow. I already have a headache. Why now?
My good eye!
I need to listen to that album.
It's a real good album. I'm getting a lot of echo for some reason.
Sorry, I provided some ambiance just now.
Yep. Yes, the entire room, and not just like, ooh, for a flashlight. No, this entire cave is lit up as the hammer just seems to lift into Angus's hands as he turns and holds it above his head. And he just, for one, he looks a little bit more impressive now. Like, that's a prince. That's not just some hobo we're dragging around. That is someone who could definitely lead us to success. And
Wait, so you was a hobo beforehand?
well, you know,
Yeah.
you all looked a little hobo-ish.
Maybe you guys.
Primrose looks like a flower child.
So,
Oldest flower child.
I'm adorable.
and with that, because that's actually a fantastic place for us to call it, because we're 5 minutes before we're supposed to be finishing. So, we'll find out what's in that pile of treasures next week. All of you.
Oh,
Um,
and as all this like epic stuff is going on and everything, you just see Keldor like covering his eyes and being like, "Go away," like a grouchy teenager who has a hangover.
Malco's like, what's going on? I didn't even take a single hit. I bet those trolls didn't even hurt one bit.
Just flips you off.
Yeah, Valka, you get this. Valka, you can finally now see the whole room, and you can go, "Oh shit, Keldor's not looking good." And
What did Keldor do again? Did he get himself into trouble again?
Yes.
Check something, and then like a bunch of stuff comes out at him.
Got some blurry blood going down his shoulder from where he got hit that once, but
so we can wrap up there for this week, and we hope you'll join us again next week, so we can finally learn what this hammer is, and
what good stuff we're getting.
Exactly, the important stuff. What's in the pile of treasure?
Who cares about the hammer? That's McFives. He don't matter.
So, thank you all for joining us. Thank you for coming here to Welcome to the Party. I really cannot stress enough, you guys should really join the Discord group. You should follow them on Twitter, at Welcome Party RPG. If you're watching this on YouTube, which, if you are watching on Twitch, subscribe to them on YouTube. The link is somewhere on the screen, or it's somewhere. You can just search Welcome to the Party, and it should come up on YouTube. They're great. You can catch everything that's ever been on this Twitch channel there. It's amazing.
It's great.
And if you're watching this on YouTube, well done you. But did you know you can watch these shows live on Twitch at Welcome Party RPG on Twitch? So there you go. And well, I'm the only person here who really uses Twitter for social media whoring, so you can follow me on Twitter at TheBardicKnock. And if you really like me and you think, oh wow, this DM is a bumbling buffoon, I feel sorry for him, I'll give him some money, you can support me on Patreon, which would be amazing, and you would be my best friend, because I don't have any in real life. On that sad, depressing note, let's skip to nicer, better things. Like, do you like some of the artwork that you have seen? Most of that was done by Archer. You can follow him on DeviantArt. That's ArcherVI on DeviantArt, if memory is correct. Yes.
Yep.
And there is also a Tumblr for the artwork of the Dark Horse. And let me try and read because it's somewhere.
To clarify, not my artwork. It is just the artwork of the actual character. The person who makes it is awesome at what he does, and is very fast too for my time. I've commissioned several things from him at this point.
Thomas Safezone at tumblr.com.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Good artist.
And
I'm impressed by him. Alrighty.
I think that should work, because I'm not 100% certain, because apparently I've been doing this shit wrong this entire time. I'm supposed to actually type in a thing to raid, but we're going to try.
Castle Mac.
We're going to raid Castle Mac, because they're a great friend of the entire community, and they do some great stuff. If memory serves, they're playing their Strahd game. So, who wants to go beat up emo vampires? I do. At least I want to watch people do it. So, go check out Castle Mac. We're going to go raid them if I did the thing right. Fingers crossed. And without further ado, thank you for joining us. Go and have an enjoyable rest of your day. And yeah, happy adventure.
Well, we'll see you all next Sunday.
Yep.